Warning: sensitive images.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定は suprememastertv.com/schedule。
The Just Egg is in every major grocery in the United States. And of course, it's all plant-based, made from delicious mung beans, and according to surveys, the vast majority of people who buy it aren't vegan or vegetarian. And so that's exactly what we're hoping with the company.
Continue watching to find out more.
No to vegan, because all the hell punishment is more fun for you, right?
Magnificent viewers, tenha bom dia means have a nice day in Portuguese, the official language of Madeira, one of the two autonomous regions of Portugal. I am Juliana. The joyful people of Madeira, thank you for your kindness to others, especially our animal co-inhabitants. Welcome to the concluding episode of our show entitled Josh Balk, Vegan, a Game Changer for Animal People.
When I look at industrial animal agriculture, I look at an industry that has just caused a tremendous amount of havoc in our society and a lot of pain, a whole lot of pain. It's just filled with misery, the disregard, the suffering of animals.
Josh Balk has devoted his life to protecting the lives of animal people and has been widely recognized for his exceptional work. In 2015, he was elected to the Animal Rights Hall of Fame and also named as one of the 15 entrepreneurs who will make 2015 an unforgettable year. He is currently the Vice President of Farm Animal Protection at the Humane Society of the United States, or HSUS, a Shining World Benevolence Award recipient. Josh is also the co-founder of Eat Just Inc., a highly successful plant-based company. In the previous episode, Josh spoke about saving and protecting the lives of animal people through his work at HSUS. In today's program, he shares how he has saved millions of chicken people's lives by co-founding one of the first companies in the world to produce a vegan egg alternative. The idea for Eat Just Inc. came to Josh one day as he was returning home from a meeting with a major egg-producing company. He felt frustrated because the company was unwilling to change their inhumane treatment of chicken people.
And so I still remember being on an airplane, looking out the window thinking, gosh, what else can we do? And I was thinking, what happens if we can make an alternative that was cheaper, that had better functionality, that had less food safety concerns, less allergy issues? I bet you they would buy that instead. So I remember talking to my dear friend, Josh Tetrick, who at the time was looking to start a company. And I was like, you know what, Josh? I have an idea that truly takes on a need that's out there while simultaneously helping a whole bunch of animals. And he was in. He cares a lot about animals too. The business case is inarguable. Even if you don't care about chickens, people who heard it thought, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. And so we founded the company.
In 2011, Josh founded Eat Just Inc. with Josh Tetrick. The two co-founders believed that in order to win non-vegans over to the plant-based lifestyle, they would need to use technology.
Eat Just was one of the first food tech companies to really try to take on big animal agribusiness. And what caused us to believe we needed technology is that just looking at whole foods, plant-based items was not going to win the day. Most of the products that come from animals are far from tasting like a whole food plant-based meal. And so we had to accept and acknowledge the idea that for us to win for animals, we had to make food taste delicious, not for just a vegan like myself, but for an ordinary person, for them to try products and think, gosh, this tastes darn good. All right, I'm going to start eating this way. And we believe that it took technology to get there, and it's been proven right.
The two co-founders hired a team of scientists and culinary experts who began testing countless combinations of plant proteins, hoping to find a delicious plant-based alternative to eggs. Eventually, they were successful, and Just Egg, made primarily from mung beans, was created.
It took years to get done, but considering it never has happened before in the history of the world, I'll take it for a couple of years worth of work to make the type of impact it can make for millions and eventually hopefully billions of egg-laying chickens.
From its humble beginnings, Eat Just Inc. has enjoyed phenomenal success. Josh explains how the company was able to quickly expand.
Eat Just had to grow, and it's hard for a startup to start with literally one person, or two people in this case, and be able to put together a team, scientists, experts in culinary, salespeople. I mean, there's a whole list of folks you got to bring together to have a successful food tech company. It takes a while to do that, let alone to get started and to sell a product that is affordable. That's challenging. And so Eat Just started with selling a mayo product just at Whole Foods. That was a good start because Whole Foods could be a very good step towards getting more clients. And so what Eat Just did is go from selling to one company and then another and then go from there. And that gradual company growth of clientele allowed the company to build the type of business that it takes to lower costs.
The sales of Just Egg have been skyrocketing. After only 3 years of production, the company reported in March 2021 that it had sold the plant-based equivalent of 100 million eggs.
The Eat Just products are at every major grocery store in the United States. The Just Egg, which is the premier product of the company, is in the actual egg section of every major grocery in the United States. And of course, it's all plant-based, made from delicious mung beans. It tastes just like eggs. No cholesterol, though, just as much protein. And according to surveys, the vast majority of people who buy it aren't vegan or vegetarian. And so that's exactly what we're hoping with the company, and I'm thrilled with the success of Just Egg.
Our use of animals as a food production technology has brought us to the verge of catastrophe. United Nations Environment Programme, or UNEP.
We'll take a moment to thank heaven for the growing number of alternative plant-based products that are saving the lives of so many animal people. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, Josh Balk Vegan, a game changer for animal people. From its beginning in the USA, Eat Just Inc. has now expanded around the globe, including South Africa, South Korea, Canada, Hong Kong, Singapore, and China. And in October 2021, Just Egg was approved for sales in the EU. What has contributed to the company's phenomenal success?
A key with Eat Just is twofold. One is that the products have to be delicious. No matter what clever marketing you do, whatever beautiful design you can create, if the products don't taste good, you can only go so far. So the first basic way to start is to have a delicious product. After that, the mentality has to be, how do you reach the ordinary American? If you want to have a big impact type of impact that will hopefully change the lives and save billions of animals, we have to focus on how does this product go to people who are well beyond someone who's vegan or vegetarian. How does an ordinary person who would go to Target or Walmart or Costco or Safeway buy these products when otherwise they'd buy eggs from caged chickens or other type of proteins, so to speak, that come from animals? And I think having that mentality is what helped the company grow as fast as it did.
In addition to vegan eggs, Josh believes that the ever-growing number of vegan plant-based meat alternatives is important, as these products will help to totally eliminate animal people factories.
Plant-based meat is around now, and that's great, and it's getting better and better. The food today, as we're talking here, is better than it was 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. And I can't imagine what's going to be like in 6 months, a year, 5 years from now. It's not only more delicious, it's becoming more affordable, and it's being part of the mainstream more than ever. So that is good, and that's going to help a whole lot of animals.
For 2 decades, Josh Balk has worked tirelessly to promote the plant-based lifestyle. He says a global shift to the vegan diet would have many benefits.
If the world ever goes completely plant-based, it's going to save a whole lot of animals. It's certainly going to be a major reason why we've solved the climate crisis. There's going to be a dramatic reduction of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, obesity. We're going to have less land we have to take up. And so forests are going to regrow. Hopefully there's going to be better jobs. Instead of slaughterhouses to work in, people can work in manufacturing facilities where they're not going to have blood and guts as an everyday experience, instead of working with plants where you'll be clean and healthy and safe. We can shift our economy to an economy that actually focuses on healing our world and healing ourselves versus destroying it. So if that day ever occurs, then certainly a lot more happiness will probably exist, a lot less suffering will occur.
Our gratitude, Josh Balk, for your heartfelt dedication to protecting animal people. May you be blessed abundantly for your noble efforts to save their precious lives. For more information about the HSUS or Josh Balk, please visit humanesociety.org or Twitter @JoshBalk. For more information about Eat Just Inc., please visit ju.st.
Vegan, because we are humans, not vicious beasts.
Magnanimous viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your endearing company for today's show. Coming up next is Heaven is Aiding Ukraine in the War Between Good and Evil, Part 5 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May all beings on earth soon live in peace, harmony, and happiness in a vegan world.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG